Debbie cakes over teammates. He's did it again. Now he's over complaining and talking about Daryl Morey. When at the end of the day, you were the one that didn't show up in the game 7. You were the same one with the Philadelphia 76ers for back-to-back postseasons playing like straight up trash. You were the one that's going to sit here. You the one talking about, man, I gave up, sacrificing. And all that. No, this is what you did. You took less money so you can get your boys to come over. PJ Tucker, who was a phenomenal role player. You took less money so he can come on for a 3-year, $33 million contract extension. Then you turn around, you got Eddie House Jr. to come from Houston to Philadelphia. Some of your role players that you was cool with, you got them to come over to Philly with you, and you still can't get it done because nobody told you to only score 9 points in the game 7. Nobody told you to go 3 from 13 from the floor. Nobody told you to have multiple turnovers. Nobody told you to just drop 40 points in 2 games in a series against the Boston Celtics, and then you turn around in the last 3 games, 0 points in the fourth quarter. I thought you were a superstar. I thought you were a great player. But you know what? He wants to call Daryl Morey a liar. No, let's get into this video with Debbie Cakes over teammates. I ain't got time for this dude. Let's go and tap right into it. A liar, huh? Liar. What about you? Didn't you promise him that you was gonna play great in the playoffs? Play good in the playoffs? And you didn't? So you're a liar.
And this is actually after the 76.
So I wonder, James Harden. So what about you telling the truth? Because I'm pretty sure you told Daryl Morey plenty of times we're gonna win a championship, we're gonna get it done. And you to this day you haven't won a championship at all. Matter of fact, you even got to the finals appearance without the Oklahoma City Thunder, who you was a 6-man coming off the bench. 16, you haven't gotten to the finals. You've had plenty of moments where you've wet in the bed. You want to talk all this stuff about Daryl Morey? Daryl Morey is the same guy who gave you everything you had in Houston. He gave you a Chris Paul, who y'all went to the Western Conference Finals. And when Chris Paul got hurt and pulled his hamstring, where were you in the final 2 games, sir? Oh, you was a no-show because y'all got smoked by Golden State and you missed like over 20 straight threes in a row. All you had to do was stop shooting threes and go get to the rack, just like you did in the regular season. But you know what, James Harden, that's what he does? He wets the bed like a 3-year-old. So then he wants to call James Harden a liar. So this is why he's calling him a liar. So right now, the Philadelphia 76ers are very hesitant in giving him a long-term deal. And just what James Harden fails to realize, this isn't coming from Daryl Morey. That's coming from ownership. Ownership does not want to give you over $100 million. You know why? Because for 2 straight postseasons in a row, they seen Debbie Cakes over teammates play like garbage. Why would I want to extend that, bro? And then people want to talk about he got a fat suit on. Tell James Harden to lift up his shirt right now. I bet you there ain't no fat suit. That's all him right here. That's the same dude we seen eat 4 Trill burgers. That's the same dude we seen come into Houston out of shape because all he wants to do is eat his way out of a town, bro. So you tell me this is gonna be the 3rd team now that a disgruntled James Harden is asked out of. He asked out of Houston, he asked out of Brooklyn, and now he's asking out of Philly. And it's the thing, bro. He's talking about Daryl Morey promised him money, and he promised that he'd get him out of Philly and get to the Clippers. It's the problem, bro. The Clippers got problems of their own, bro. They got Kawhi Leonard and PG-13 who always hurt. So why would they want a out of shape Debbie Cakes over teammates James Harden who shrinks in the playoffs? Like I said, y'all, he went from averaging 21 points and over 10 assists in the regular season to then in the postseason only averaging 20 points and 8 assists. You want me to repeat that again? In the regular season, he averaged 21 points and 10 assists. In the postseason, he averaged 20 points and 8 assists. Last time I checked, when you're a great player, you're supposed to elevate your game. Literally, you're supposed to elevate. And then to go with the fake-ass MVP, Joel Embiid, so it's not that Embiid's in fault. You stop playing like the old Houston James Harden when you see Embiid on the court. You just want to go back to, you know what I'm saying, just being facilitator, not being aggressive, and just watching Embiid do most of the work. Meanwhile, you need to still keep that same aggression and still do your thing and get you over. At least you need to get about 25 points a game. That's at minimum, especially in the postseason, because I seen Tyrese Maxey having no problem going to go get his when you and Embiid were playing like trash. He still went to go get his because he outscored you in a game 7. But you're supposed to be the future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen, which is true. He's a future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. But he's sitting there calling people a liar. Bro, you the one that didn't show up in the game 7. You the one that didn't show up against Golden State Warriors back when Daryl Morey was your GM in Houston. You was the one that didn't show up in the series against the Lakers in the 2020 bubble. You was the one for all your blunders and your failures. And people don't even remember this. Back in the game against the Clippers in the game 6 where they was getting mopped by the Clippers basically gave away a lead in game 6, but guess who was on the bench? Debbie Cakes over teammates. James Harden. He was the one that was on the bench. That run was led by Josh Smith, and Corey Brewer. Shout out to Corey Brewer who was on that Mavs championship. But other than that, bro, what is wrong with James Harden, bro? Seriously, this dude really thinks he's like that, bro, and he's not. He's older, he's slower, he's bigger, he's 33 years old, finna be 34. Now he's on a 1-year deal now with the Philadelphia 76ers, and them and the Clippers have ended all trade talks right now because most likely teams are waiting on to see what the Portland Trail Blazers do with Damian Lillard because most likely it's going to be a third team or possibly even a fourth team included in on that, and some teams want to get involved on that. So right now, all trade talks have stopped right now with all NBA teams. So you talking about you calling Daryl Morey a liar? Fool, you're the liar. You're the one that lied and showed up. You was going to play good in this playoffs, and you didn't. You did it for only 2 games, and then you sat your big ass down on the bench and just going to sit there with your braids, picking with them, messing with your beard, and you're just thinking, you know what, time to go to the offseason, time to go to China and go talk stuff about Daryl Morey, time to go eat some more food and go eat 4 Trill burgers at a concert instead of being in the gym, losing weight, and trying to get better in your game and extending your career. I expect James Harden to be out of the league within the next 2 to 3 years. He's going to exit himself out of the league, bro, because he seems like he's more trouble than he's worth, and then he doesn't show up in the postseason. So as an owner, why would I want to pay that, bro? Why? Why would I want to pay this garbage on the floor in the postseason? He's going to do great things in the regular season, but come the postseason, you know he's going to wet the bed like a 2-year-old. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'm about done with James Harden. I'm tired of hearing about Debbie Cakes over teammates, bro. Tired of hearing about it, bro. At some point, bro, I'm just to the point I want him out of the league, bro. The dude don't really love the game like that. He don't care about the game. This is the same dude in the postseason who went to Vegas, meanwhile mentally getting ready for the next round, Meanwhile, you over here going to Vegas, bro. But you know what? That's what he do. Let him be a loser, bro. He's never won in his life, bro. He's never won a championship in his life. And now he wants to go back and team up with Russell Westbrook? No. Leave Russ alone. He got enough problems dealing with 2 dudes who can't stay on the court. Now he don't want some out-of-shape dude who all he does is eat cheesecakes and get on the court and don't take the game serious. So now, bro, keep your Trill Burger eating ass. Shout out to Trill Burger. Shout out to Bun B, because them Trill Burgers are pretty good. So James Harden, go eating all the Trill Burgers you want, because you know what? You're going to be out of the league, bro. So you calling Daryl Morey a liar? You're a liar, because your play on the court lied to all of us, and ownership is not finna pay you over $100 million for your average and terrible play on the court, especially when you got outplayed by Tyrese Maxey, PJ Tucker, and Tobias Harris. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Leave in the comment section. Would you take James Harden on your team? I wouldn't. I would not want this dude at all, because he is just straight up drama queen, drama beard, drama eater. You name it, that's who he is. So y'all